Hello, people on the internet! It's the host of The Nest, Ethan Parker. Here I review games and video game stuff. My views are strictly mine and do not reflect Eastlake's opinion. That being said, roll the intro. Today we'll be looking at Splinter Cell Blacklist, a third-person shooter game based around being stealthy. Well, its intended purpose anyways. The game takes place in good old-fashioned United States, but, well, some missions are all over the world, but that's beside the point. Anyways, you take the role of Sam Fisher, director of 4th Echelon. What's 4th Echelon? Well, it's a fictional blacker-than-black operations team formed by the president. You fly around in your mobile base, the Paladin, in order to stop a elite group of terrorists called the Engineers. Without further ado, let's dissect this game. As I've mentioned, this game is a close third-person shooter that relies on quick tactical thinking and quick reactions in order to stay either unknown or just stay alive. You are given a lethal sidearm, a lethal secondary, a non-lethal sidearm, as well as a bunch of other gadgets to ensure you are able to carry out your orders in the field. You can also be able to upgrade your base in order to better conditions in the field, like, I don't know, faster health regeneration, an active radar, or even weapons you weren't able to get before. Now, your enemies are, in short, trying to stop you. They vary in types and difficulty, however, all have one similar weakness of being taken out from behind. We have your basic grunt, which is merely equipped for basic control and makes it easy to take you out. There's also helmeted troops who, later in the game, come with radar goggles and are basically annoying to deal with in general. We have our heavy troopers, who can only be taken out behind or by excessive damage to their body armor, and drone operators. Drone operators carry small RC vehicles that are designed for recon and will blow up should they spot you, not only damaging yourself, but also giving away your position to nearby guards who heard the explosion. The drone operators also have the pesky trait of jamming your radar goggles, so you'll have to be more careful around them. To note if an enemy notices you, there's an indicator right above your reticle, or below, depends on where they are at, that will show you if you're in a guard's vision. If you are in a guard's vision, it will dilate, depending on how well they can see you or not. And if they see you, that reticle will go from white to red. After that, depending if enemies are alert or not, they may stagger or they may not. Depends on what kind of difficulty you are on, how well trained is the soldier, and how to deal with if they're on alert or not. I mean, if they are, they're going to instantly shoot at you. If not, they might be surprised. I mean, I would be surprised too if I saw a man running around in a stealth suit, but that's just me. The guard AI, though, is rather simple, and not noticing if someone fails to show up to the route, they'll just be like, maybe he's taking a leak or something. And in reality, he's probably either knocked out or dead. However, while the game is easy and the graphics are dated, the level design and music, as well as atmosphere, is generally, in my opinion, great. It just needs to be more challenging. Now, for a Ubisoft game, Splinter Cell Blacklist does a decent job at its own story. Sam Fisher and his partners of 4th Echelon are ordered by Madam President to stop the Engineers, a unique, efficient terrorist organization that is hell-bent on not bringing an end to America, but rather withdrawing troops from all the countries because Mahid said so. He doesn't like American occupation. Mahid is a former MI6 agent, and, well, I just told you what he wanted. Your team is composed of Sam Fisher, that's you, the main protagonist of the game. You are supported by Anna, Grimm's daughter, Grimm, who is your eyes in the sky. Isaac Briggs, your secondary operator in the field and for co-op missions. Charlie Cole, a young kid who's a technological genius, and Andre Coben, an arms dealer from the previous game who gives you much needed information on the black market. Coben, however, mainly serves as comic relief, often being sarcastic and at times cowardly. During missions, you can often talk to your crew members and get their opinion on the situation. In fact, you can even call Sam's daughter for an outside view of the Blacklist game. I would say the story was at least somewhat entertaining and quite frankly superior to other The game had a multiplayer mode, but it was kind of meta game and only certain equipment was only ever used. However, this does not matter as the game mode is scarce and you might find a few to none actually playing. I would have gotten gameplay, but the servers were down while I was recording that day. The multiplayer servers also control co-op modes that are exclusive for some missions and helpful on other side missions. As we reach the end of my longest review yet, you're probably asking, Ethan, do you recommend this game or not? My answer is hesitantly yes, but mainly because of the single player experience and to probably introduce you into stealth-oriented games. This is just my opinion, however, and you're welcome to disagree. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and from Eastlake High School, I wish you a good weekend. Thanks for watching.